What is man's eye but a machine for the little creature that sits behind in his brain to look through? A dead eye is nearly as good as a living one for some time after the man is dead. It is not the eye that cannot see, but the restless one that cannot see through it. Is it man's eyes, or is it the big, seeing engine, which has revealed to us the existence of worlds, beyond worlds, into infinity? What has made man familiar with the scenery of the moon, the spots on the sun, or the geography of the planets? He is at the mercy of the seeing engine for these things, and is powerless, unless he tack it on his own identity, and make it part and parcel of himself. Or, again, is it the eye or the little sea engine which has shown us the existence of infinitely minute organisms which swarm, unsuspected, around us? Samuel Butler, Erewhon. As I said last week, I've taken to starting each mission with a short quote or parable from something topical, often from military strategy, but not always. And that's from the Book of Machines at the back of Samuel Butler's classic novel, Erewhon. Butler was a sort of colonial New Zealander, I guess, who had come to this country from Britain and wrote a remarkable book which ends with a series of reflections about different machines and machine intelligences and machine ontologies. And I like that passage. It's a good reflection on the relationship between people and the technologies as extensions of themselves. And certainly that's going to describe very neatly our relationship to our seeing our seeing machines, which we will be relying on more and more as we progress through the campaign. We're already bringing one of them with us, this motion tracker, which extends our ability to perceive our surroundings into the fog of war. On this map, there probably won't be too much of that because we're going to be touching down on urban close quarters, so we're going to be in the thick of things pretty quickly. This is the first time we're bringing along more than one specialist. I've decided to bring 3, partly because it is a close quarters map and these are often tricky, but also partly because we're getting towards the end of the month and I'm starting to feel nervous about running into floaters or thin men, or perhaps both. And so I want to be able to pack a bit more punch. And also the last mission, drones were just a nightmare. We got overwhelmed by them. Somebody should have died, but didn't. That was just through sheer luck, basically, that didn't happen. So I'm going to bring along a rocketeer this time, Schmidt here, who will blow up drone swarms if needed. He can also blow up a lot of the map if we need to as well. Let's do this.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Our
All right,
target
so we're
site
in
is near
Germany.
the German border. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
We have a very opposite mission title, Operation Shattered Fog. Hopefully it'll be us shattering the fog and not the aliens. Perhaps this describes our use of the motion tracker. I certainly hope it is auspicious and not, not portentous and concerning. Alright. Let's disembark. Let's hope we got a good spawn by the little building with the rooftop, rather than in the back corner of the map. Oh, Schmidt looked pretty, pretty keen to get down off the Skyranger. Alright. Oh, this isn't a bad start. I'd certainly much rather be in this corner than that one, I'll tell you what.
Big Sky in position on approach on the abduction site. Strike
In
one
fact,
is
we've
over
really
for
got
Copy that,
our
Big
pick
Sky.
of which way we want to
Strike
go.
one is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there,
And
people.
this being an urban close quarters map, I'm going to use the motion tracker right off the bat. Alright, let's move this troop with a motion. Well, we need to decide what we want to do here. I think based on where we are, could breach through these doors. That might be nice. That roof is okay, but it's only half cover. I think we will go for this building. So let's move like this. And look at that, we got meld, and the aliens behind it. Where's the meld? Right there. So we've got a pod there. We can, we ought to, well, I believe the motion tracker extends about 5 or so tiles beyond line of sight, so could probably move something like this to here, maybe, this kind of a position, but you know what? I'm not sure that we gain much by doing so. Well, we do get closer to the meld. Alright, screw it.
J'y vais.
Gonna dash up. I think with this troop I will just move though, just move regularly. And that's because they'll,
Time to motor.
you know, they're actually in a decent overwatching spot there. Assuming the aliens did actually... there's a rocket. Let's dash the rocket up.
Bewegung, Bewegung!
Yeah, jeez. Schmidt is a bit tense, I think. I'm not sure how I feel about that in my Rocketeer, you know. Alright, let's dash the saw up as well. Get it on the front lines. I think what I might do here is put a couple people either side of the door ready to breach, and then the rest of the squad like on the corner. Something like this.
J'y vais.
Yeah, alright. Let's actually put the...
Roger that.
Solid copy.
See, can we... Yes, this is great. Okay.
Okay.
Moving out.
Yunlang. Alright, who have we got? Yunlang. Oh, Immacolata Venturini. Excellent. I don't know. I have a good feeling about her. Alright. So we're going to Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Steady weapon on the door.
Je reste en observation.
Now we've got some nice tactical options when we pop this door
Nous
open.
sommes pas seuls.
So far, just hearing sectoids, which is also a relief. I want nothing to do with thin men. It's very tempting to just snatch the meld. Let's use the motion tracker. Alright, we've got 2 pods here. This is a little nerve-wracking. But I'm feeling I don't know, I'm feeling a little brazen.
J'ai le matos en visuel.
What? How are we not seeing the aliens?
Je l'ai.
That seems just really implausible. Well,
Roger that.
so where are they? They must be in the pit. Okay, they're in the pit. Well, we don't want to pop this door and toggle them right now with the squad in the position that it's in. So what we probably want to do is just
On it.
move everyone around like this. And then, you know, maybe next turn we can.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
I think I see what I'm gonna do. Not much cover around this side, so I'm just gonna move my saw up in front of the door. Okay.
Guardia. Affermativo.
Roger that. Scanning.
All right. I see how we're gonna play this. Hopefully it all works out.
Come get some.
I'm gonna try and move this sort of unit up against that wall, hopefully without breaking line of sight, and then I'll have these 3, the sort of backline, push in, and we may well have a rocket that we can kind of fire through as well. So let's see how this all goes. Okay, let's move perhaps like this.
Je bouge.
Alright, no contact. That's excellent.
Moving out.
Oh, taking this corner may have been a mistake, but it seemed like, you know, we got line of sight down there, so yeah, they're in the pit. This is great because we can actually start sort of sneaking to like this kind of position here, and then yeah, this could really work well in our favor. All right,
Will do.
let's go there. I think actually we're possibly. I thought about this troop. Yeah, I don't. No, we'll be okay. I'm just trying to decide what to do with this unit. I think this troop is of little use, sort of back there like that. So I think I'm gonna dash her up as well. But I might keep the saw and the rocket back in this position. Certainly the rocket's no good on this corner. It's no good there. You know, but this way it can potentially fire into the pit.
Occhi aperti, comandante.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant. Come get some.
Got it right there.
Vous avez entendu?
Okay, this is the turn where I'm moving up. What do we got? Two thin men. Sorry, two sectoids there. 3 in the pit. A bit further away than I would have liked. But the brilliance of this is that we may well get some flanks now. Let's see, the 2 sectors are back there. We need to be careful about taking that kind of a position, but well, let's just start by I mean, I'd love to go here, but I'm a bit nervous about being flanked from. But surely the sectoids are too far away to flank us down that corner. I think that is the case. I can always pull back if we need to. So let's see if we can take that flank there. May as well take it with Brito, who has better aim. Alright, that's really weird. Can't actually see them. Alright, let's see what we can see going around this way.
Heading to that location.
Nothing. Tempted to cover from this angle, but yeah, I don't want to move further. There could be a pod down this way, and I don't want to toggle it. So I think what I will actually do is move like this, so that we can kind of cover the flank a little bit. Jeez. Yeah, I think the sectoids were behind there, and I think they're too far away to make that corner and flank us. Next turn we might have to change our attack a little bit. And yeah, rocket here may as well go there like that. Okay, and now we can see them. Alright. Pretty good aim, but we're unlikely to kill either. Are they going to get to that corner? Let's see, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's possible, maybe. 1, 3, 4. I think diagonal moves are like 1.5. It's like 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's possible. All right, let's not take that risk, shall we? Yeah, that seems unwise. Remember, we've got a couple in the pit down there too. So do we want to pull back there? Maybe we do want to start sneaking around this way with the shotgun. Could also do something sneaky, like go to this kind of a position, but I'm not in love with that. Who's got the motion tracker? Because there's probably at least one more pod on the map. I don't want to really run into it in that direction. But where do I want the shotgun? There's so many options here. You know, we're going to have some pretty decent Overwatch opportunities. Alright. you know, with where we're positioned, we can always fall back into these kind of spots. So I'm going to actually risk pushing up. I think this is one of those times when you maybe do want to try get the flanks. Jeez, and there's that sectoid. I'm going to try and hit it from here. Oh, scored a hit, that's not bad. Alright. I think we do want to get the Rocketeer out of line of sight, though. What kind of heavy cover can we get into? None of these spots are great. Could just hunker down, but then they might size spam us. I don't really want to fall back, though. I could shoot. I mean, those are pretty good odds. But they're both liable to shoot back at us. Could also... what I really want them to do is move up and get overwatched. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to overwatch with this troop to pin them, and then that allows Aubrey and Brito to overwatch from their spots. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so it looks like one of them mine merged, one below. So we've got 3 of them in the room, and I think there's 2 of them, 2 or 3 in the pit. I'm not in love with them shooting us here. We could try rocketing them, although without our aim steadied, it's unlikely to be very good. Alright. This is what we want. Oh, Lang, come on.
Negative damage.
Okay, Schmidt. Surely. Yes. Well, that worked out fine. And Brito.
Adjusting aim.
Swing and a miss, but in prime position for our scout if we're feeling bold to try and take on. And I can't really turn that down, to be honest. Oh.
That's it. I'm out.
Oh dear, I didn't switch to the shotgun. Yeah, this is the thing. I've not been playing XCOM as regularly lately, and that's just a terrible mistake. We are going to need to grenade that because, yeah, I mean, I could move up and just overwatch. That also feels a little risky. Obviously, this position is no longer tenable. Can we put a rocket down on these ones? Not a very good one. Not a good rocket. Oh, but we can suppress the sectoid. Alright. That would be a... we'll get a shot without reaction fire on it. That's really good. You know what? I'm thinking... Alright. Let's see. I don't really want to move up. Just trying to think where I want to position the rocket. What I really want to do is have the rocket somewhere where it can cover our squad. Another patrol, you know, the other pod on the map is somewhere back here, most likely. Oops. That's really quite a good shot from up here.
Headed there now.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot from here with Lang. Just really good odds. It's hard not to, you know, I don't want to waste a grenade when we've got such a good shot like that. And then I think the move is to actually try and bait these troops and see if we can get them with Overwatch. Obviously we don't want to be in the pit. I'm actually tempted to just... yeah, go fall back to here, and then next turn we could kind of move into that position. Okay, I'm going to fall back here, and I'm going to Overwatch because, well, could steady aim. No, I'm going to Overwatch. And then where do we want to put Venturini? Here, obviously, we're falling back, but the question is, where do we want to fall back to? I quite like the idea of moving to these kinds of positions and trying to flank out wide. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this way. Actually, Venturini can probably just stay there. And then we can pop out. See, we can move to here with Venturini next turn and see where the sectoids are, and that will keep us safe from running into Overwatches. So just Overwatch from there and there with Aubrey. That's right, looks like there's one more still in the pit, perhaps? Yes, okay.
They're trying to pull back.
Okay. Alright, I'm very happy that I left Venturini where I did. Let's see if she can do it. No. I had a good feeling about you, Venturini. Hopefully you will not let me down later. Okay, the sectors are doing just what we wanted them to, really. Now I'm, obviously feeling thrilled about moving back in this direction. Oh, okay. That's the last pod. Sounded like sectoids, and they're in here too. So we might toggle them with this sort of a move, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Can we see them from here? Because what we really want is to sneak around next turn and grab the flank. Alright, let's step this, well. Alright. That's too good a shot not to take. We're going to have a flank on that sectoid. That's interesting. We almost toggled that pod, but we know they're there now. Not going to take that shot just yet, though. Okay, I think our move is to here.
On the move.
Because we don't want to risk toggling that pod this turn. And actually, it might be okay just to overwatch from this position. Could also go to here. What can we see from this spot? We see that one. Wow, that might be a flank. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's try moving there. See what we see. 99% chance to hit. 92. Okay. Now, since we know where, and this is the other thing. Ooh. Who's got the motion tracker? Is it over here? Ah, it's unfortunate. What I'm basically wondering now is whether there's actually potentially another pod around this side of the map. It's unlikely. I think 3 pods is a light abduction.
Visual on the goods.
Let's get that shotgun ready. So I want to make a move for that meld.
Heading out.
Possibly should have moved back, but it's okay. I think it's actually a great spot to overwatch from. Need to decide. I think this is the troop to shoot with because our rocket launcher is our rocketeer is in a great spot to overwatch. Alright, Venturini makes good. I think Langton's in a great overwatching position. As is Schmidt. Yeah, that's not going to be able to flank Schmidt next turn. And I think we actually just want to pull back here. Let's see. Will we be able to see the sectoid? Okay, it's probably from here. I want to be in the position where we can't see it. So we want to be here.
Bien sûr, je surveille le coin.
Alright, here we just here we simply reload,
Killing time.
because we're not going to be able to see anything. Alright. This is that frustrating bug where the sectoid gets cover even though it's not in cover. Unfortunate. But it's dead anyway. They're a flanking unit. So that's not a problem.
Alien en vue.
Okay, and we've toggled, but that's okay. That could be it. It looks like we've lost the meld. That's a shame. We couldn't have got to it. Okay. Need to be careful here. Don't want to get flanked. Because of where it is. Well, the good thing is, I've got suppression, so what I could probably do is move somewhere like, well, first we need to take care of this one down here, I think. Okay, let's start moving up our scout. Let's see if we can get a flank from here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Got it.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Okay. So, see if we got line of sight from here. We do not. Probably a good position to provide overwatch from. Now it's just a question of what to do with these three. Could move here, suppress this sectoid. That one's not going to be able to get to us very easily, especially because this one is blocking the window. It's going to have to go all the way around. And regardless, if she moves to this spot, those two sectoids can't see us anyway. So that all looks pretty good. And then Schmidt can even pin them. Oh no, I was going to say you could pin them from there. What about here? Could overwatch from there, actually. Alright, this is looking good. Let's do that.
Solid copy.
Just going to make sure there isn't some fourth sectoid somewhere. Oh, there's 4. Okay. There's one more sectoid on the map. But, I mean, there shouldn't be anywhere that we can be flanked from here. I think this spot is safe. I am willing to risk it.
No longer a threat.
Okay. Now we move down.
Mi muovo.
Gonna suppress the closest one.
Accendiamoli.
And then I think this should be a decent overwatching position. Who can we see? I think I might just... I'm tempted to take the shot. I'm not going to kill though. I'm going to overwatch just in case there's another one somewhere that might, I don't know, somehow awkwardly flank us. Final question is what to do with Lang. I don't really want to go into the pit because that's where you get killed. So our best bet is probably just to, you know, flank around this way. Provide some support to the scout. Probably not going to need those 2 troops for the rest of this fight, but we'll see. Suppression just makes the game so much safer. Well, Venturini not even holding up to the psychic assault. Good way of ending suppression on the sectoid's part, actually. That was pretty smart. They didn't have a follow-up, though. That's not quite a flank. But it's one turn away from being a flank. Let's do it.
To that location.
The move here might actually be... Yeah. Can we grenade the top one? It has 1 less health, which is why I'm wondering. That is right on top of him. Really weird. Like, really, that should be... Alright. I'm going to suppress the other one.
Suck on this.
Although we may as well shoot at him first. Let's see, where can we get a shot off? From there? No. What about from here? Also no. May as well provide overwatch cover though for the squad. So here we overwatch. Just gonna hold off on suppressing just yet. I want to start moving up with the scout again.
Got it.
Look at that.
Got a lot of heat on me.
I think here the sectoid is subject to the cover bug as well. It looks like it's treating us as being in full cover there. Alright, I'm not sure quite. It shot somewhere through the glass. It's somewhere in the building. That's okay. Could run to here, but no need to get shot at unnecessarily. They'll probably hunker down, and then... yeah, dash her
Solid copy,
around the
Commander.
back. I'm not taking the far corner just in case there's some random pod down here that spots us. Don't want that to happen. Okay. And what do we want to do with our final troop? Probably providing overwatch from somewhere, but there's no really good spots to take. They're just a little out of line of sight. I kind of want to get her in the mix as well, so let's just dash into that spot.
J'y vais.
And I think the sectoid will be unlikely to want to be running our suppression.
Le munizioni scarseggiano.
And here we hunker just to be safe. No need to take risks at this point. I'm glad that didn't work. Okay. Now, before we want to flank, we should try and use the scout to find the other sectoid, because it's likely to be on Overwatch somewhere. This isn't something you want to do consistently, but early on in the game, you know, this sectoid has terrible aim. That's something we can do pretty safely. Okay. I wonder if we can get a flank on the inside sectoid from here. No, doesn't look like it. That's strange. I feel like we should be able to see it. Oh well.
I'm on the move.
Okay, not actually a great shot for Brito. Probably just grenade it now.
Adjusting sights.
Oh, we don't have that second grenade. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. May have made a mistake there. Alright. We're going to need to have to... just trying to think what to do here. We don't have enough ammo to suppress. We're going to have to pin it with Overwatch. I don't really want to do it from there. Could rocket it. How's that? Surely that's dying from that rocket, right? Even with that much scatter, it's probably dead. Okay, what I'll do, I'll pin it with Overwatch with Venturini. Okay, plan A is I'm going to try and... alright, where am I going to move Venturini to? Well, she can shoot at it though. I don't know, who's flanking the... Somebody is... That's really weird. It looks like the sector that's further from us is flanked too, but... I'm just trying to think about where to reposition. Screw it. That didn't work. But we blew up its cover, so... Alright. I think I see what to do here. Now we just need to move to... Jeez, any... Okay, Venturini's got a shot from there. That's looking good. What about here? Let's try... Sorry, let's try Aubrey from here. And then failing that, Venturini. 67, come on. Good work. Alright, the rookie pulled through. And then Venturini, just reload from there. That seems fine. Okay.
Moving to position.
Here I will pin with Overwatch, flashbang it, and then next turn we'll have a point blank range shotgun shot if the units behind it aren't able to flank first. Okay. I can actually run this Overwatch very safely with the scout, because that sectoid's flashbang is not going to be able to hit us. And Anytan is actually the person I want to be leveling up anyway, so send him in. Oh, I'm surprised that it's even a 1% to hit. Shouldn't really make a habit of doing this, but seems safe enough. Alright, Operation Shadowed Fog is a wrap. Actually got some meld this time. Pretty much killed everything with guns, so lots of corpses, which is good. No drones faced, also good. Could actually probably have gotten away with a full rookie squad there. But that's alright, we'll take it. Everyone home safe. All the rookies promoted. I agree, Dr. Valen, I agree.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Alright, and now we have the money to build our next access lift immediately, which is also great. As soon as the fusion generator comes online. Most definitely. So this is what we've been hoarding our corpses for. We want to get a boost from on our research by selling them for scientists.
Access lift operational.
Okay, as soon as that fission generator comes up, we're building the next access lift. New request from Brazil. Satellite transfer. Might be able to make that. Probably not, but... No, probably not. But it would be cool if we did.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, we've got 3 of our interceptors ready, with the 4th one coming online soon. And because of that, I'm actually going to launch the satellite now. Often you want to wait till the end of the month.
Additional uplink required.
But... Oh, we've only got 1 uplink anyway. Alright, never mind. I was going to say... Yeah, once that uplink is up, I'll launch the satellites. And the reason for this... Here we go. The reason for this is that... with more satellites up, we have a higher chance of detecting more UFOs. And because we've got the interceptors available, and with the fast... oh no, the uplink's not quite ready. Wait, was that the steam generator? That was too, okay. So, what do we want to do? Access lift. We've got... What's that? 7 power left. What does that give us? We still haven't got to the officer training school yet. This is something we're going to need to buy, and then, you know, at the beginning of the next month when we get some money. Most likely, next thing that we're going to need is a repair bay and officer training school as soon as we can get it, so that we can get the squad size upgrade. We probably don't need it to actually start excavating yet, because one thing that we might want to excavate is that, actually. I'm going to do that, just in case by some miracle we get... yeah, don't need that flight computer just yet. Just in case by some miracle we can start building the next satellite uplink. You know, we're not going to have enough engineers, but... I don't know. Who knows? We'll have council mission. I mean, you just never know. I don't want to completely rule out the possibility. And we don't need flight computers just yet. Okay. Alright. So here's our uplink. So, often you want to hold off on building putting your satellites up because they're at risk of getting shot down. But we've got a pretty decent fleet of interceptors. They're repaired quickly, and more UFOs shot down means more resources for us, as well as more missions to level up rookies early on in the game before the floaters and stuff show up. So for all of those reasons, I'm actually going to launch the satellites now. It is a little risky, but I'm going to do it.
Satellite launched. Satellite uplink.
So we now got Architects of the Future,
Capacity.
reducing the cost of labs and workshops, which is great. Actually, one other thing I want to check. What are we getting for our troubles? One engineer, one scientist, one scientist. Alright.
At maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
I mean, it's only going to be a couple of days between the council report and the satellites. Haven't had our council mission yet. I think we'll have the Van Doren council mission soon. Oh boy, okay. If a landed UFO and we don't know what it is, that's kind of weird. It looks like
Contact
a medium.
detected.
I mean, what's really strange about this is we didn't actually get to see it. You know, like I could have sent a... I could have actually sent a squad up. Sorry, an interceptor up to investigate it, find out if it's a medium, if it's a small... Because if it's a large UFO, I mean, that's not necessarily doable. But a landed small, you know, we could do with a squad of specialists. Certainly I'm going to send a squad down there. We'll send down... Well, Sophie Si actually... Well, anytime there's better movement... Yeah, he's going. Venturini is going. Schmidt is going for sure. I want a second gunner. I want... maybe an infantry. What do I want? Assault, for sure. Is that right? Do I want assault? Let's see. We want 2 gunners for the suppression. The scout. Rocketeer. It's in a forest. So grenadiers are probably of little use right now. Snipers are probably not very reliable at the moment. On the other hand, they're one of our bigger edges, but no, I'm not going to do that. I think I'll bring a squad site gunner. That's going to be somebody with 12 mobility and good-ish aim. And ideally with goodwill too. Let's see. Yeah, Alyssa Johnson looks like a good candidate. Alright, she'll do. Gonna give her the LMG. Gives us limited squad sight, which is kind of nice. The thing is, they're great candidates to carry both a medkit and a smoke grenade, because they'll be in the back line, they won't be shot at too much because they've got squad sight, and because they often dash to move, or if they do make a small move, they're not able to shoot, so they can, you know, having the smoke grenade gives them something to do, and they're unlikely to be in range with regular grenades, so it all just works quite well. Can probably give Venturini alloy plate instead. Likewise, Schmidt alloy plate. Now we've got 2 spots left. Kind of thinking maybe an assault and an infantry. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. An engineer is also a consideration, but I think an assault and an infantry is what we want. Do we have somebody who was gonna... I think there was someone who we decided was gonna be our covert operative. Let's bring whoever that was. Yeah, I think it was Medina. Alright. Yeah. That's pretty decent stats for an assault, actually. For the covert operative, you'd want them to have better aim in the ideal world, but you know, what can you do? Medina, I kind of, for some reason, this is just something I do. I like the assaults in that color. Because the rookies wear the red. The stronger red. So for some reason I just find that color works well for the assaults, I think. Probably another flashbang. Scout gets the motion tracker. Okay. And then, yeah, maybe an infantry. Okay. I want somebody with decent will, decent aim, decent health as well. Pretty tough stats to come by, really. Gorman looks okay. Who else? Tajokumuro. Even, yeah, troops with 4 health are probably alright for this job, or 5. That's probably more like an assault, though. Yeah, let's go with Tajokumuro. Apologies. So, I find medics to be the Overwatch medics to be almost as good as Overwatch infantry, but they also carry extra medkits. So I tend to prefer them. And yeah, just don't build many infantry, but they can be decent in the early game. You know, 2 shots with light 'em up is nice. You can shoot in an Overwatch. And if I was actually probably just bring a 3rd gunner. That's like the safest thing I could probably do in some ways. But let's do an infantry. Need to get one of them leveled up at least a little bit. And I like infantry in a slightly darker blue, like that. And for some reason, it's just what I like. I don't know why, but I like putting the infantry in that thing. Yeah, all good. Give her ceramic plating, and I think she's going to carry the medkit. Yep. Geez, no grenades in this bunch, though. Got the rockets, though. Could give, like, Venturini an AP grenade, maybe. He's got lots of health. Oops. Definitely want the high cap. Alright. That looks a bit better. Yeah, Tajokumuro, I do want to have the... Well... I'm gonna... Sort of goes against my better judgment, but I think we want some grenades just in case. Alright. I'm going to stop there. Next session we'll take on the landed UFO. We've really had a lot of UFOs this month, which is a mixed bag, and I feel like we've got the council mission coming soon too. Anyway, thanks for watching. That last mission went a lot better than the ones before, probably a lot to do with the fact that we had specialists, but we've got something fun to look forward to next time, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.